And how many of you out there have ever wanted to make your own video games? How many of you have ever played on apps on your iPad or on your iPhones? How many of you have ever wondered how those apps or video games were made? Well, those apps and those video games don't just come out of the computer world. A human actually has to program those video games. And this week was a nationwide, actually an international movement for computer programming, and it was called the Hour of Code. And Rocky Mount had over 75 students participate in the Hour of Code this week. And a big thank you to Miss Einertson for organizing everything this week. And
Yay, Miss Einertson.
Yay! And we had a few other teachers, Miss Callahan, Miss Essler, Miss Podewiltz, Miss August, and Miss Huguenard, who all came out and helped with it on Tuesday and Thursday afternoon. And if you want to participate in it, it's still going on. You can go on tonight. It's code.org, and you can work on your computer programming skills. It's a nationwide movement, and kids are really learning how to do it at an early age. And if you want to make a lot of money when you get older, computer programming is definitely where it's at. So what we have here are students this week who took time out of their busy schedules, and they learned the program beforehand so they would be able to help other students. And they came in this week and many weeks before and came and helped Miss Einertson and all of us this week to help the students who participated in Hour of Code. So we'd like to take a few minutes and recognize them, and we've got some certificates for them. So let's give them a round of applause. First off, Maya John, Dixon Nolan, Jordan Bender,
Birthday boy.
Zach Hovas, Bryce Hengsu, and we had two students who have been coming in for over a month now, so we really wanted to recognize them, the Cutlers, Daniel and Alexa. Thank you guys so much. And we had two students who Miss Essler is going to recognize now.
The students were allowed 1 hour to complete 20 levels of code. We have a couple of students who just blew the socks off of this one, because this one student completed those 20 levels in less than half of that time. This student says he's been programming for 2 years, so we would like to award for being a champion of the Rocky Mount Hour of Code to Bijan Shabani, who's in Mr. Pritz's class. And this student completed those 20 levels of code in 20 minutes, went on to beat the Frozen level, went on to program his own, and went on to a different level to try and create his own video game. So we'd like to award this certificate to our grand champion of the Hour of Code, to Joseph Babish.
All right, well, thank you guys so much. And like I said, if you want to participate in it, it's code.org, and there are millions of sites that there's a site called Tinker with a Y, and there's a site called Scratch that are all computer programming coding sites. So check it out.
Good job. My goodness.